Hey, what's going on? It's Jack Milocco for Beardbrand. Today, I've got some advice for all you teenagers out there who are trying to grow your beards. We've said this in a video before, and I'll say it again here. Growing a beard as a teenager is no different than growing a beard as an adult. You just put down the razor and you stop shaving. But there's more to it than that, because really there's nitty-gritty parts of it that a lot of people really don't understand. So I can tell you this as a guy who was obsessed about growing a beard as a teenager. So let's take a little trip down memory lane, okay? I started getting facial hair about 11 years ago when I was 13 years old. I originally was getting, peach fuzz that a lot of guys get, and a little tiny bit of growth on the cheeks, but not much to speak of. At the same time though, I really wanted a beard. However, it wasn't really in the cards for me at 13 years old. Let's fast forward a little bit to, let's get into that 14 years, 15 years, and finally 16 years old. That's when I really started to see the cheeks coming a lot stronger, and the mustache really didn't change much. It kind of continued to be a sort of peach fuzz situation. I got a little bit more growth on the jawline and a little bit on the neck, but the strongest parts of my beard were in the cheeks, okay? Now, as I got a little bit older, I started to see the mustache get a little bit thicker and a little bit more noticeable, okay? Finally, when I hit 20 years old, it began to connect. Up until that point, I had these sort of building blocks of a beard, and that's really what I see in a lot of teenagers. So I'll come out and say it. When you are a teenager, the big, gigantic Viking beard really just isn't realistic for you guys right now, okay? And that's not a dig at you or anything. That's just the truth, okay? And the faster you realize it, the faster you can work with what you've got. And that's the name of the game right now. When you're a teenager and you want to grow a beard, you really have to work with what you are growing right now, okay? And the truth of the matter is, you're really not going to have the full beard. What you're going to see is a lot of different pieces of a beard, namely either a mustache and a goatee, or cheek hair and neck hair and no mustache and maybe a little bit of a goatee. Those are the two most common beard patterns I see in younger guys, myself included, okay? Up until the point you're about in your 20s, that's when you might see your beard fully connect and you can start to get what you'd call more of a short beard and maybe go into what we call kind of a corporate beard style. But up until that point, I think what you need to really realize is that you need to pick a style that works with what you're actually growing right now. So in the bearded world, there are more than just the full beard styles, okay? There are a number of different partial styles and hybrid styles that you can choose from. If you got the mustache and the goatee, go for a Van Dyke. It looks pretty cool on younger guys, okay? You don't need to grow it out full and gigantic. It's not gonna be the full-on Three Musketeers look, but you can rock something pretty short and that can make you look pretty distinguished, okay? If you've got the chops and maybe a little bit of neck hair growth, I would take the razor to the neck and leave the chops. Get sort of that Wolverine thing going on. If you want an example of that, Greg Brzezinski's son, Victor Brzezinski's got a beard growth pattern like this. Check him out and use him as an inspiration. And that leads me to a bigger point, and that's finding an inspiration. Of course, the first people you're gonna probably wanna jump to for your beard inspiration are the Jeff Bond Cristianos, or the Eric Bandholzes, or Chuck Norris, or Vikings, or Kratos, or whatever you want, okay? But I think you need to be a little bit more realistic with who you're looking at as a teenager, okay? From the years of, let's say, 12 to about 20 years old, and maybe even into your mid-20s, and for some guys into their late 20s, into their 30s. It does not matter. You just need to be realistic with who you're looking up to and who you're setting your goals after. Now, there is nothing wrong with setting expectations high, okay? But if you want to be realistic with your beard, be realistic with your goals, okay? Find a beardsman who emulates a style that you can actually achieve right now, namely guys who are closer to your age. Look in the younger generation of celebrities or actors or whoever, okay? Don't look to these guys who are in their 30s and 40s, because I guarantee you, back when they were your age, they were facing these same exact problems, okay, guys? And trust me, I know it can suck. Okay, it can be really hard to try and grow out your beard for 1 to 3 months and not see huge amounts of growth, okay? I did the same exact thing. I did no shave November. I did full-on months of no shaving, and I really didn't achieve that much back then. That's just how it is. Guys, you've got plenty of time for your beard to come in. You're young. Embrace the styles of a young man, all right? Don't be looking after a style of a 50-year-old. You've got plenty of time, okay? So the main takeaway of this is do not compare yourself to the highlight reels of these guys who are rocking these massive, glorious beards right now. Because, hey, down the road, that could be you. But right now, take it easy. Pump those brakes a little bit and be a little bit more realistic with it, okay? Now, that is not to say that I do not encourage you to grow a beard. I will encourage every single one of you to grow exactly what you've got. And if you want to put the razor down right now and do not shave until you're dead in the ground, go for it, man. That is all on you, okay? What I will say, though, is that if you are going to choose to grow out the beard, don't make the mistake that I did and just grow it out and say, okay, let's go for it. Take care of your beard, because just like your hair, just like your wardrobe, just like your body, your beard is a huge part of your image. And you want to take care of that. Invest in yourself, and trust me, if you do this at an early age in your teenage years and you're investing in yourself, that will pay itself in folds later down the lines, because you've instilled those lessons into your mind at a young age, and they're only going to get bigger and better as you grow up. So what I mean by that is take care of the beard. If you're going for something a little bit more neat and trim, keep an eye on those cheek lines. Keep an eye on that neckline. Remember, 2 fingers above the Adam's apple. That's where the neck beard should end, okay? If you want to go for the cheek lines, draw an imaginary line from your sideburns down to your mouth. That's always a good rule of thumb if you're going for those cheek lines. And then, of course, you're always going to want to take care of the beard. That means brushing, that means combing, and boy, that means oiling, okay? Get yourself a little bit of beard oil at the very least, okay? Get rid of that cap. At a small growth, only 2 drops will get you done, okay? Get that all warmed up. And just on the daily, make sure that you're doing this, okay? Because this is not only going to take care of the beard hair, this is going to take care of the skin underneath the beard. And I know, man, as a teenager, your skin can be kind of prone to things like acne and breakouts and all sorts of crap, okay? So you're going to want to take care of the skin, and beard oil is a great way to help with that, okay? So guys, I know the truth is a little bit brutal. I know it's probably not exactly what you want to hear, but we got to be realistic. We got to be strong, okay? Take care of your beard. Be realistic with those expectations. Find a style, find inspiration that is actually attainable with what you have right now, and you'll be a lot more satisfied with the results that may come, okay? You've got plenty of time to get that massive Viking beard, but right now, hey, let's take it easy, okay? All right. That's all I got for you guys today. Until I see you guys next time, hey, keep on growing.
Thanks for watching this video. Beardbrand has launched a private community called The Alliance. It's for men who are looking to invest in themselves and who are looking to keep on growing. Click the link over there and come join us, or stick around and watch some more awesome videos.